Oricon. Oh my god, my voice is so deep. Because you're a man.
Good day, lad.
Yeah, I like to take pictures.
It's down there. Just give it in.
Right, so here's your schedule of events then, guys. The things to keep your eyes on, the back page, the inside back page, because that's got the schedule of everything that's happening, all the entertainment and the photo shoots. So once they start, if you miss them, you've missed them, unfortunately, because they're only done once, and that goes with the photos as well. So please make sure you're there on time if you want to do anything like that.
Sure.
Now that you've got your bands on, you can come and go as you please throughout the course of the day. It's straight down the stairs, turn left.
Excellent.
That's the main hall on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side is the entertainment room.
Awesome.
Have a good day.
Thank I guess it's whatever. Is that where that's where your signings and all that are going to be? Yeah. I'm guessing all the famous folk. Is that there? Right. I'm just trying to take in from it. Oh my god, look at the phone. Oh, aye. It's quite freaky. Aye, I don't like that. That's a good story. Should I have stated it in my conditions? Oh my god. She's a wolf. No. No, thank you. Oh, is it? What you saying?
It's in. This guy down the cheapest scoopers.
Oh, yeah.
Just looks like you can go and see for it. It looks quite good. Doesn't look like you can go and see it.
Mhm.
I mean, Jerry, back in 1995 was probably 22 years ago.
I just like going all these wee stores. That medical box. It's funky, man.
That's how they got it in the
Is that a zombie? Yeah? Oh, sorry, I've seen it. Oh, look, these are the wines. I've seen this one. Very cool, isn't it?
As long as it's wine, my man will be happy.
Patches
are cool.
Yeah. I like that one.
It's about red, yeah.
Look at that one.
Oh, I'm going to do it about 3 times today, my man.
No, it says, I don't like it. It's keeping me. Oh my god, there's another one.
Right, see if you keep moving.
You're getting me. Oh, thank you. Oh god, I swear. I'm going this way. That is cool. That's very cool. I'm looking out for him now. He was at it. We've deserted it.
Violence, foul language and nudity.
What? Have you seen him yet? No? Who? Stephen. Look at these are lovely wee pins. Yeah.
Everybody, we're just going to have a quick wee Q&A at the beginning, just to get everybody familiar. So if I can ask you to put your hands together, please welcome onto the stage Mr. G. Tom Mack, everybody.
What a lovely introduction. Now, yeah, I can't. You've got a strong voice, mate. Yeah. Not that great of a voice, but it's strong.
Strong, yes. Fluent, beautiful. No. So we're just going to, just before we get the band on, play a bit of music.
The band. Me and my keyboard player and some good tracks from the musical Lost Boys story.
I still call that a band.
Yeah, we could call it a band. I mean, it certainly is.
Yeah, but there you go.
Hey.
So, Alexa, we're just going to open this up. Very, very friendly sort of Q&A. If anybody has any questions for Mr. G. Tom Mack, please raise your hand and I will sprint towards you with this microphone. Anybody at all? No?
I could ask the questions. And,
We got a gentleman there, Scott.
I could ask the questions and I can answer them at the same time, because I know pretty much what you're going to say. Ask.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Anyway.
No?
Let's.
You fire away then, sir.
Oh my God! So I assume everybody here is Lost Boys fans, yeah? You know, it was a strange kind of thing that happened when I was asked to do the music. Usually when I do Q&As, I'm sitting down, so I'm having to stand. How do I look? Okay?
Yeah. You look beautiful.
I look okay standing up? No, I know I look good. Just, but. No, it was Joel Schumacher, the director of Lost Boys, was a fan of mine beforehand, and he got a hold of me through the studio, Warner Brothers, which he was doing the film for, and asked Gary Lamel, who was the head of the music department, if he could locate me. I was living in New York at the time, and said, you know, so Gary gave him my number, and we ended up having a chat about the film, and I said, wow, you know, sounds like a cool movie, and I had seen a bit of, he had done a few films before that. He wrote Car Wash, if you know that film. I certainly do. It was a late 70s film, very cool movie. And so he said, well, we're filming right now in Santa Cruz, and could I send you on a script, and maybe you might get some inspiration for it? And I thought, well, every movie I had done up to that point was probably, well, there was probably about 18 films that I had done music for, including Fast Times at Ridgemont High, All the Right Moves, 16, whatever, you know. But I always got to watch the film and get a vibe, you know, and just the thread of the film, and just get the flow of what it was, and get to see the actors, and you kind of would write a song. You would write something that what the thread of the film was. In this case, I said, well, send me on a script, you never know. So I read the script one night, and I was just, God, I just thought it was fantastic where the horror and, you know, humor came together. And I got up the next morning, or late morning, and just was kind of banging away at the piano, getting some ideas, and started stumbling on the verse, and then, you know, went over to my guitar. It was the first time I'd actually wrote on two instruments. Usually you write on one instrument. I went over to the guitar to kind of bang away and see where I could get of a chorus, and then getting somewhere with it. And then And this is all, and by the way, it's just like, I have no idea what the film's going to look like. I'm just going by what I read in the script. And so I have my own little movie going on as to what it looks like. And by the time I got in the cab to go up to my studio, the song was almost written, with the exception of the lyrics. And I kept getting this idea and the flow, the melody came, then I got the choir thing in my head. I couldn't get to the studio, my studio fast enough. So I get in there, and I'm banging away, and just things started to flow out of air as they do. And then I demoed it. I wrote it in like 2-3 hours or something like that. Got the lyric done, and then went in, hired some kids to come in and sing the choir part. Made a demo, and then sent it on to Joel, thinking like, you know, and I'm thinking like, well, maybe it's a bit of a stretch what I did. And he arranged me back. 3 days later, I had a horrible hangover, I remember that. It was in the morning on a Saturday, and yeah, I won't get into what happened, how I got the hangover, but you know, I do remember how you always got a hangover, which I rarely ever got. So anyway, brings me back, and I remember those things called an answer machine. I'm hearing this voice in the living room going, Gerard, which is my name, pick up, please pick up. And I'm hearing the demo over the answer machine. I'm going, what the fuck is, excuse me, what the hell's going on here? And I roll out of bed, and I said, never mind, you stay in here. And then, it's my dog. As I said, it was another story. So, I get into, I pick up the phone, I'm going, hi. He said, it's Joel. I said, yeah, I know. You said 5 times, it's Joel. And he tells me, he said, this is unbelievable. I can't believe we're watching dailies, meaning what they had shot the day before. And the song is just working everywhere. And I'm going like, really? And I'm thinking like, wow, maybe the movie that they shot is like what's in my head, you know? And it was just unbelievable. And Kiefer was on the phone with him, going like, oh, dude, this is unbelievable. I love this song, etc. And I'm going, and I remember Joel said, well, can we go, when can you start cutting? We're going to go to LA, and when can you do the final recording of this? And I said, well, whenever you like, just get them to negotiate my deal and all that stuff. And they did. And then so I went out to LA to see the film, and it was nothing like what I thought in my head, you know? And I swear, I always say that I don't think I would have written that song if I saw the film, because it just was incredible film. But what was in my head was pretty incredible too. But it was just like, it was one of those things. You know how when you read a book, you get your own impression in your head as to what, you know, and then you go see the film, either you go, oh, that's rubbish, it's not what was in my head. And, but it was similar to that. And I remember sitting there, and Joel just wanted to have the song everywhere in the movie, and I'm going like, oh, but this is overkill. And my manager was with me, and at one point, you know, the beginning of the scene where you've got the, you know, going over the water, you know, and that shot, and my voice was in the beginning of the movie, and I said to Joel, I said, why don't you take my voice out and just have it be the choir? And my manager looked at me like, are you trying to commit artist suicide here? You want your voice everywhere. And I said, it's just not, you know, we need to save it for later. And then where the cave scene is with Michael, because I felt it was more powerful with Michael. Well, we put it in a little bit, in that bit with the trilogy of the crossfade of it all, with Michael and Starr and David. But then I felt it to be the most important part was when we put it right in the cave, when they, in that sort of romantic, cutting edge part of the film. But it was interesting, and Joel looked at me like, why would we take your voice out of the beginning? And to be honest with you, and then he got it, and he just said, no, you're right, it's working, you know. And I just felt, you know, it's not all about me. Oh yeah, it is. I just felt that the film had such great synergy between its music, not just mine, but how it just had this way in which things happened that were like beyond our control in a good way, you know. And yeah, it was like 50-some movies I've done music to. Like, it's certainly my favorite. Or you know, there was something, just something about. Because when I wrote the song, I said, well, I feel this, but I didn't think it would ever make the film because I just thought maybe it's a bit, I don't know, too eccentric or something. And then it was amazing how it actually worked, you know. Last fire will rise, be